Here we go. We are off to the races. Everyone, thank you for being here today and trusting someone enough to show up, not only show up in general, but show up for yourself. My goal here is in the next few minutes for you to feel like the person who invited you here, you appreciate them even more because you realize the value of what they're bringing you into. And we're going to start off with what is Zallevo? What makes us different than just any other company out there? Because there are a lot of really great companies out there, and we are very happy and fulfilled with the company that we're representing. So the name of our company is Zallevo. I'm going to share it here on the screen so y'all can see it. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Awesome. Okay, what is Zallevo and what does it mean? So Zallevo is derived from the Latin word allevo and zenith, which have a combined meaning of the time in one's life of greatest power and success, to elevate, to rise up, to uplift, and to enhance. And to do that, we're going to need a couple of things. There are three major pillars that Zallevo is all about. One, you have to have optimal health. I don't know if you've ever had something you've wanted to do that was important to you, but if you didn't feel good, was it easy to go and do it? Optimal health is crucial in our life and our ability to have that success that we're looking for. The second one is financial success and security. We want to feel and have the time freedom to go out and express our value to the world with no limits on being able to do so. So when we can find financial success, security, and financial freedom or time freedom to be able to do those things, it's a pretty phenomenal experience that we get to have. And the third one is our own personal growth and development. These are three major pillars that Zallevo touches on and helps us to be able to make it through those tough times. To do that, though, we first have to establish what this means with us right now, and that is our belief in our products is a crucial part. Our belief in our products is, and how we get that is that we put it in our mouth. But first of all, we're going to give you just an overview of what they are, but the proof is in the pudding. It's putting it in your mouth. And when you do, you will experience what optimal health actually can feel like. It's my belief that we give our body what our body's been begging for, and our body gives us back what we've been asking for all along. But we've missed the mark on that a lot. And it was unintentional and sometimes intentional when we reach for the unhealthy snacks. The second one is belief in a company. These are three major things as we go through this process that I want you to be thinking about, because you want a company that you can stand by, one that you believe in, and that, especially if you're connecting this to your financial success and security, that's going to be around 10 years from now, 20 years from now, as you develop something worth keeping around. And so these are three major areas to help to think on when you're making your decision. Is this right for me in the path that I'm going on? The next is your belief in yourself. Because if you have the best products in the world, you have the most incredible company in the world with the best compensation plan that pays you and it has an easier barrier to entry than anything that you've ever found, but you don't believe that you're worthy of it, or you don't believe that you're capable of doing this, or you don't believe that it's possible to lose weight or to feel good, are you going to put the products in your mouth? Are you going to step forward and do the process, which is to build a dynasty and a company that can pay you residual incomes? You're not. And oftentimes, especially right now in the world, the belief in yourself phase is what's lacking. But all three of them are important. And so as we walk through today, I want you to think on these and say, okay, where am I at on a scale to 1 to 10 on these things? And no matter where you are, appreciate that that's where you're at in the moment, and realize just because you're there doesn't mean that's where you'll be tomorrow, if you choose it and it's something that feels right to you. That's what you're ultimately looking for. And we can help you build your belief to a 9.5/10 out of 10 on each of these different categories as you're growing through the process. My name is Jonathan Rhoades, and I get to be your host tonight. And I appreciate you spending your precious moments and time here on a call where I hope that you can learn some things that can bless the rest of your life and even extend it into more future healthy years. So that first one of optimal health and belief in the products, we're going to start there and we're going to take a look at those products. Right here are the formulations that we have. The black ones there in the back, there are primary formulations that we believe everybody as a foundation, everyone needs this at a core level. Our bodies are bodies of regeneration. They're building 1 billion new cells every single minute, and every one of those cells require 90 nutrients on a daily basis to be healthy, strong, vibrant cells. And we've done enough research now to realize that out of those 90 nutrients, 60 of them are minerals, organic, healthy, absorbable minerals that are no longer in most of the foods that we eat. So we're eating depleted food, and we're wondering why we're feeling depleted in our life. And these products, these core ones right here that are in the black, these have those 90 nutrients. Every single one of the essential vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, fatty acids, everything your body needs, specifically, especially the missing minerals. All right, to feed every one of those cells every moment so that you're building healthier cells today than you have in the last 20 years. That shows up in residual energy. That shows up with feeling good and optimal health, like we talked about. The second ones here on this page are the red ones. These red ones are for the athletes, those who are looking to build their body into a machine that is not just operational, but it is fantastic. It's one that is ready to take on the mountain and do the biking and swim for miles. These products are specific for athletes that want to go the extra mile. And then we have these white products here, the Collagen 300 and the MindSync, that are very niche and specific. Okay, if we had 6 hours, I could ask my dad to start talking on some of these products. What we're going to do, though, is respect your time, and we're going to share with you enough information for you to get a feeling and to make a decision whether or not this is something you really want to lean into and say yes to or not. And at that point, if it's like, yeah, I think I want to do this, and you want to do the research, and we can give you all of the different information you need to go as deep as you want to go. But again, the proof's in the pudding and putting it in your mouth. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of this. Why? Because the products actually work. I have used these products. I love them. I have my children on them. And every loved one that I know and I get to talk to, I share it with them because I believe in them. So as we go forward here, the Zallevo Labs has over 100 years combined experience as they put these things together. We have PhDs, MDs, DOs, herbalists, nutritionalists, lab techs, quality control personnel. The sourcing of the material that are in these products are unlike anything that I've ever seen. Some of the highest quality. These are the protein alone from the whey product is an undenatured whey, which means it holds all of its constituents still in it. It hasn't been heat treated and burnt out. It's coming from cows from New Zealand that haven't had pesticides and herbicides and all of the different sides that kill, right? And antibiotic shots and different things that are growth hormone shots that are going to go into us as we consume it. There are about 5 different grades of protein that will, 7 different grades of protein that you can access. And here in the US, the highest I could ever find would maybe be a grade 5. This particular protein is a pharmaceutical grade 7. It's one of the highest grades of protein that you can get in the market. And what some of my friends who are doctors in California were using to help their patients that are having really hard time keeping weight and muscle mass because they were going through some challenges that were incredibly difficult. So for our everyday use, this is the best that I can find that exists out there. I'm not going to read everything on the page. Hopefully you had enough time to read it. There are no added sugars. I don't know if you know how important that is, guys. Sugar's not very healthy for you, especially the processed sugars that are in a lot of our foods. It's gluten-free, soy-free, vegan and vegetarian friendly, non-GMO, no artificial ingredients, no preservatives. Guys, this is huge. For me, this is really important. There's a couple of things on that list that I have to live by, and it's part of the reason why I love these products so much. All right, let's go here. There's my clicker. So I told you that this had everything that your body needed. This is a snapshot of what that actually looks like. 30 grams of the greatest protein in the world, 9 grams of healthy fat, 7 grams of fiber. Again, no added sugar. 13 essential vitamins, which cannot even be utilized without the proper minerals in the mix. This has 3 different mineral complexes. I'm going to go on to this next page here. Digestive enzymes, which means one of the first things when we're not getting the nutrition we need is our digestive system is the first thing that goes. And so then we put food in and it's not even being absorbed properly, not being broken down properly. So this has digestive enzymes that breaks down itself and brings it into you. So even if your body's not working right, it's still getting in. Guys, this is huge. And probiotics and bacillus, guys, the probiotics, our gut is, health starts there. And we have to start treating it as such. These are those 3 mineral complexes that we're talking about. My father's study was all about these minerals for years. And we thought we had the best of the best and that was the highest we could go. Turns out these guys had exactly what we had, plus 2 other sources of minerals. Ionic sea minerals and trace minerals from ancient seabeds. The bioactive red algae minerals. These are organic minerals that get into the body. And then it also had the ionic fulvic acid minerals, the ones that my father and I were aware of that we were so excited to share with them. So are we getting the minerals in these products? I hope everyone's faces are nodding up and down. Yes, what is missing most in our foods is right here in the healthiest sourcing you can possibly get. Let's see here. I missed the slide. There it is. All right. So we're going to get into what is called burning. So the great nutrition sounds awesome, but does it make much sense to pour awesome nutrition on top of a garbage pile and hope something sinks in? I think we could admit that in our day, our bodies are being bombarded with different impurities, toxins, and being exposed to things and chemicals that are not healthy for the body. So this is a system. It's not just a diet. This is a lifestyle. It's not just to lose weight. And the way that we do it is systematic. And we realize before we pour the nutrition in and hope something sinks in, let's remove the garbage and the junk that's in our bodies that we've accumulated through breathing, sleeping, taking a shower, the foods that we eat, etc., and even what we watch on TV, right? And let's remove that first. So there is a product called Burn, and we call them our Burn Days, that helps. It's a fasting aid that helps with intermittent fasting. When we are able to take these products, it's called Burn. I'll go to this one here, and oh, is that the Burn?
Yeah.
Click on this one here for a second. This is what Burn looks like. It's going to support you in feeding the body while helping you get into something called ketosis. And if you hold ketosis long enough, you start to move into something called autophagy. This is where the magic really starts to happen. We are removing from the body the things that are hurting us, and we are adding to the body all the nutrition that our body's been looking for. And not very many people know what autophagy is. or what it does in the body. So let's look at that really quickly. If we're able to fast long enough and go into the phase of autophagy, this is what begins to happen. Autophagy is where the body targets dysfunctional cells, breaking them down, recycling some of the cell's components, and then regenerating healthy new cells. Simply put, a renewal, regeneration, and remodeling of the body. How many of you would love to have a healthier, renewed, remodeled body by the end of going through this system? And how many of you, if you knew you could feel like that and you feel fantastic, would want to stop? I hope all of you like, no, I don't want to stop. No, when you feel that good, you stop doing it like a diet and you start living with the knowledge that you've had, and you start to hold it as wisdom and you live it accordingly. You find a way to make it a part of your life, and you fit it in within your life, and you live according to this, and you get that health. So this is what it actually looks like as you're doing your intermittent fasting. Within 4 to 8 hours, your blood sugars drop. Between hours 8 and 12, your fat burning really kicks up. 12 to 16 hours, your human growth hormone increases. Guys, that is a really good thing, because that's how we're building all of our muscles, and everything in our body comes from this human growth hormone. At hour 20, the autophagy begins. It's very difficult to get to the autophagy phase without a diet of fasting aid. And the burn makes it very easy to move to hour 20 to 24. In fact, quite easily you can move into hour 36 and even 48, where autophagy increases by 300% and the human hormone increases by 500%. These are huge gains for our body. I see so many people going out and trying to look younger. This is the fastest way I know to get looking and feeling younger. Not just looking at, we're not just going to paint on a pretty face and feel awful inside. This is about you living in alignment with feeling younger, and then your face is beaming with that feeling on the outside. Okay. And so this is the type of transformations we're seeing. Right here, we have Jill, one of my favorite people in the world. And this transformation was her living this lifestyle. And anyone who knows Jill knows she's like a ball of light in the room everywhere she goes. She blesses every one of us. These are some of my, I was like 4 or 5 when I met these guys. They're important to me. I remember some of the lessons they taught to me, but they had gotten to a point where they didn't feel like they were living very much. And months later, look at them now. They're full of life and inviting everybody to live a little healthier life. My friend Janie recently released 100 pounds, but more than that, she is living a fulfilled life. I got to spend yesterday, I popped over to her house. She played the piano for me and shared with me this beautiful desire one of the songs she played on the piano was dancing. What is it? Living dancing.
Yeah.
And she said, someday I want to feel like this music inside all the way. And she said, I'm getting closer every day. And oh my goodness, every single age group, no matter what your goals are, we have a track for you. So we actually broke them down into 5 different tracks. And your goal here is, can I bring up my level of belief strong enough to lean in, is the first question. And the second question is, which of these 5 tracks fit my goals, my desires, and my path? Do we want weight loss, mood balance, daily energy, sports and fitness, or vitality and wellness? Once you know your track, then you can move on to talk with the person who invited you, answer some of the questions, get a package that is set up for those tracks to come out to your house, and you can go into the details of each part of that package and how to use it and all the benefits for this. But the neat thing is, you don't have to know 100% of the details to know that it works. We have an incredible team that put together these packages in the greatest synergies that we can think of. All right. So that you don't have to be the engineer on this project. It can be simple Growth can be simple. Learning can be simple. Alignment is actually simple. We are scared of it because our unconscious mind wants to keep going back, but it actually can be very simple. So these are the tracks that we have set up for you. Find which one of them seems the most interesting for you, and then you want to share that with the person who invited you tonight and get yourself set up on that track. The personal development and belief in yourself. This company has one of the greatest personal development and cultures I've ever seen in the corporate America. I part of my background is I work with hundreds and hundreds of companies on their culture. That's what I have the opportunity to do, and I am so lucky that I get to be established with Zallevo, because they're teaching me things on culture, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for a place where you feel like you belong, a community that cares about you and actually is going to celebrate every win that you make, and in fact, they'll celebrate when you fall on your face too, because they know, guess what? You learned something while you were down there, and you can get back up, and you can get back up fast, as the owner and CEO would say, Brandon Broadwater, right? So these are our core values in a word, but every one of these words have a full description that was incredibly developed. But I want you to think, if you align with any of these core values and you want to improve in any of these core values, then this might be the home that is inviting you to come and belong with us and participate with us as we bless the lives of those around us. Financial security and success. So belief in the company. So usually there are four. We're going to switch gears a little bit here from the product side and realize that there is options, because not only are people sick with their health, but sometimes people are sick with their finances. In fact, I would say one usually precedes the other. And what we found is there are four. These are the four most common Zallevo personas that and how they want to play. So either one, you're a customer, and you say, I just want the product, and that's enough. And we say, that's fantastic. That's a great choice. Let us help you be a consumer of the products and get the greatest value possible in your journey. We'll give you pathways, we'll support you, and we'll be here along your road. But you're the only one that gets to drink the water and take those steps, right? We'll always hand that responsibility back to you, and so that you are empowered in your own choice, right? Our goal here is to educate, you decide, and then we support. There is no gimmicky, salesy thing here. It's, we want to share with you a gift that we found, and if you resonate with this, we hope you participate with us. And these are the four areas that people usually will do that. Product user as a customer. Two, we call it 3 and free brand partner, which means I probably know at least 3 people I can bring on as a customer. And in doing so, I can get $150 each month of free product. So if you're like, well, I'm planning on using these products for the next while of my life, and I have 3 friends that I can invite on this fun journey with me, well, then you can get $150 worth of free product every month when they order, by having 3 and getting free product. And that's an incredible way of doing this. And makes your barrier to entry on your products even less expensive. And it's awesome. I love this 3 and free. When I first got started, that was like my favorite bonus, because the products was what I wanted the most. And I got an extra $150 worth of products every month. So the next one is an affiliate brand partner. This is what it would look like. I am willing to spread the word and build a group of customers. In return, I'll be paid up to 25% on everyone's order on every customer that I have, not just the first orders. So this is, as far as making like affiliate marketing or retail marketing of any type, you build your customer base on every order that they order from then on. As a customer of yours, you can build up enough revenue in that they will pay you 25% margins on every single order. That is huge.
Especially if you know the percentage
I-
of affiliate programs?
I ran an entire organization. It cost me $100,000 to get into it, to start it out. And it looked like we were making tons of money. But when we got to the final line where it says how much profit we made, I was so lucky to make 10%. Right. And it took everything to build it. And we worked our booties off running it. And at the end of all of it, I was lucky and praying that I could make 10%. You're telling me my barrier to entry on this is my grocery bill this month and getting healthier products, and that I can get paid 25% without any of the overhead or the $100,000 that it took me to build my last one. This is incredible for affiliates who are interested in building their own customer base and have customers who are buying the products, and they're simply getting paid up to 25%. It's an incredible way to do that. The last one here is team building and brand partners. Brand partners are saying, I am willing to gather customers and I would like to build a team of brand partners. In return, I'll be paid through 14 different bonuses on the powerful Zallevo compensation plan, making a part-time to a full-time income depending on my effort and my energy in this building process. This is what I've been part of this for over 2 years, and I've sat as a customer and a 3 and free partner mostly. Recently, in the last couple of months, I said, you know what? It is time for me to graduate over into team building brand partner. And I want to really build this thing because my belief in it is I'm feeling morally obligated to share this with the world. And I want Zallevo to explode across the world and give more people the opportunity to have this chance. So this is where I'm at. So here's your homework for right now. Can I build my belief in my health journey, in the company, and in myself? Which track feels most aligned with me today? And which of these 4 feels like it would be the right step for me to take? And as you do that, you'll have clarity on your next step. So as you're building your business, and if you're choosing that as your path, the partners that focus on fast tracking were able to earn between $1,000 and $1,500 in their first 3 months by simply following the fast track pathway. We have a pathway built out for you, so that if that's your goal and financial wellness is one of your targets, we can lay that out, and we want to customize it with you based off of your time and your goals and the direction you want to go. And we can help you design that path so that you can have success. I have had residual income for over half of my life because I've been involved with opportunities that can create it. So I know the value because I've been able to do what I want, when I want, with whom I want, as much as I want, because of the residual income that I've had. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, but I have lived an incredibly fulfilled life, and I've lived on purpose and full of joy because, and this is something that has helped me have more peace and ease and flow as I've been doing those things. So why Zallevo? It's elite nutritional products and systems, a fun community on a mission to serve and elevate others. World-class personal development opportunities. I promise you will find nothing quite at the level that Zallevo has anywhere in the world. Wide variety of ways to participate. You can make it your own. A compensation plan that really, really works. Built on core values, proven systems, trainings, and tools. So that's it, everybody. That's Zallevo in a nutshell. And you might have some questions. I applaud you if you do. Please take a moment right now and call the person that brought you in today and ask them and those questions. Most of the time, they'll be able to help you out. If they don't, that's a great opportunity for them to learn which tools can support you with those questions. Because guess what? We're all human and we're all learning. And we have got to learn to make this simple so that we can share this message with other people and it doesn't have to be rocket science. Okay. But the truth is, it is worth it. I promise you, you can get 10x, 100x in return if you will trust and take the steps to, one, get the products in your body, and two, connect with this group of people that actually care about your success and your journey. So that's the invitation to you. Please call the people that invited you and pick which track you want to run with and what level you want to do it as a partner or an affiliate or a brand partner. That's it. I want to honor everybody's time. It's taken 32 minutes. You guys go rock and roll. For those of you who are wanting more training, in about 5 minutes, I think we're going to jump back on this line and we're going to be doing and answering some questions on training. But right now, the most important thing is if you have a guest here, forget the training and go take care of your guest and help them answer any questions that they have. Right now, they are the person that you need to be connecting with. That's it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Show some love to Jonathan and Rommy. Thanks, everybody. And we will be back here in 5 minutes. We'll catch you in the same Zoom link in 5. God bless. Love and light.
Thanks, John.